Yo, what's going on? So, A-Reece dropped an album today. I don't. It's not an album. Apparently, it's just an EP. What's the difference? Beats me. But he did release an album, and I'm gonna be reacting to it just to see what the boy has because it's certainly one of the most anticipated releases of the year in terms of South African hip hop. I will say I do feel like his rollout was kind of lazy because it kind of felt like it was piggybacking off of Nasty C's hard work and what he had been doing um in the months leading up to his release. I do feel like it was a bit piggybacking. It was lazy. It was a lazy release strategy. And then also this little feud with Casper. I honestly don't care about the theatrics. The album is here. That's all that I care about. So let's see what he has in store for us. And also, like, speaking of Nasty C, I can't wait until he releases his album because I will be reacting to it. As always, I want to preface this by saying this is just a reaction, it's not a review. I will maybe release a review. Time will certainly tell. Will I even listen to the album after today? Let's just see. The first song is called Sunday's Intro. The more you eat. Oh, my bad. This it's on shuffle. It's on shuffle. It's on shuffle. That's my mistake. That's my mistake. That was not Sunday's intro. Wait, shut the fuck up. Okay, let's start it properly now. Let's pretend I didn't make any mistakes. I love the album cover. I love the album cover. So the album's name is Business as Usual, and the attire is sort of like business, formal wear. Even though for me that's just like a regular fit. That's just how if I was just like dressing up, it would be like how I dress up for like for a recreational whatever. Like if I'm going out or something, I would dress like that. But yeah, the tie, the suit and tie get up, the white background also. It's not bland, but it's like I don't know it, but it just gives formal men. But it all adds to the aesthetic and the intro, White Sundays or Sunday's intro. It looks, it sounds how the album cover looks. I don't know if that makes sense. Even the business bag over there, the suitcase. I don't know what that is though. I might need to inspect it further. Try to figure out what it is that's on the floor. I don't want to make any. It looks like it's blood spatter or something, or it looks like mud actually. It looks like mud, so it kind of adds like a it dirties it up a bit, so it's not too polished. It's not too clean. If that is what it is, I'm really not sure what it is. But yeah, the album cover. I like the album cover. It's very nice. It's very nice to look at. It looks like a editorial shoot also. Let's look at the credits of the song also actually before we get to the actual song. So Musiso Sondag. Oh, Sunday's intro because the producer is Musiso Sondag. I don't know who Sondag is. This is the first time I'm hearing about him. If you're not multilingual such as myself, Sondag is the seventh day of the week, Sunday. Sondag is just Afrikaans for Sunday. The producer might have their family might have changed their surname during apartheid. But yeah, okay. With enough yapping, let's just get to the love how atmospheric it is. I love the piano. It sounds very nice. It's very calming. It's very soothing, and I feel like it might be the calm before the storm type of thing. I really wish I had my headphones right now because there's so many things going on in the background. Also, you hear birds chirping. There's other ambiance in there that's just so beautiful that I really like. Fun fact: I actually have a keyboard. Wait, yeah, that's another bit of lore. Another lore drop there. I have a keyboard that I never play. Okay, next. The next song is called "So Much." A-Reece featuring Quasi M. I don't know who Quasi M is. I'm not that tapped in when it comes to SA hip hop. I'm so sorry. But yeah, Quasi M. That's who is on this song right now.
Right. Yeah. So much for putting my heart inside of this game. So much for sharing my honesty and the pain. So much for choosing the fortune over the fame. Even after all of that, I was able to entertain while hoping.
Ooh, bro, is just straight up venting right now. Okay, I like it. It's still the same Reese, but I like it. I honestly like it. It's like if it's not broken, don't fix it. A lot of people will say like, "Hey, Reese is always talking about the same things. It's always about friendships, fallouts. It's always talking about how he's being done dirty in the industry or how he's always losing friends." But like, it's his life. He's rapping about his life. Would you prefer that he raps about a life that he's not living? And also, if it sounds good for me, anyways, if it sounds good, and also like if I like what I'm hearing, I don't really care. Maybe he's gotten to a point where he's just like comfortable. Whatever, bro. Like, it's fine. I feel like A Reese is one of those people that he makes music because he likes making music. Or maybe I have it all wrong. But he has this aura about him that he doesn't really care about anything. But then when you listen to his songs, you will hear that a lot of the things that happen to him in his life really affect him, and music is how he expresses all of that. So yeah, I don't really buy this nonchalant persona that A Reese is trying to push. I feel like he's a person that feels very deeply.
I could still look in the mirror the same way. Yeah. It doesn't take a lot to comprehend when you genuinely relate. Spray ground duffels full of original haze, residuals paid. I don't believe in doing shit in vain. Been around low lifes and high rollers. Chose to make the music to show them another way. Cause
Ooh, been around a lot of low lives and wait, what did he say? Oh, let's go back to that. Let's go back.
low lifes and high rollers.
Been around a lot of low lives and high rollers. So he's been around a lot of people that live a crazy life.
Chose to make the music to show them another way.
Ah, so he introduced him to rap music. So he's basically Young Thug, minus the Rico charges.
What's a general to an army of blind soldiers? Gotta encourage my brothers to make it.
What's a general to an army of blind soldiers? I've never heard that one before. Really
Change. They set us up for failure, that shit is really depraved. I'd rather not give up than sit around and complain. Really, in my city, I'm Ziggy out in the cave. Need
whoa,
to
whoa,
be
whoa, whoa,
around
whoa, whoa,
some
whoa,
love
whoa,
like
whoa, whoa.
Mitch
What did
told
bro
me. I'm
say?
Ziggy out in the cave. Need to be around, rather not give up than sit around and complain. Really, in my city, I'm yeah, that shit is really, yeah, that shit is really depraved. I'd rather not give up than sit around and complain. Really.
I'd rather not give up than sit around and complain. Bro, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Why? Because think of it this way, bro. A lot of people are like overthinkers, and so you overthink to a point where you just you're frozen. You don't know what to do, and you feel like no matter what choice you make, it might be the wrong one. But even choosing to do nothing is gonna be the wrong choice. Rather, rather do something. Rather try than to sit on your ass and just like complain and think about what if, what if I had done this and that. But also, there's some cases where it's like no, you really can't. You really have to choose to do nothing because that's gonna be the best outcome. But when it comes to self improvement, when it comes to like trying to like for do something that might be when you like a person that's like actually trying something, you know, I think that it's better to try and not be uh not give into this culture of effort shaming that I've been seeing like a lot. So yeah, that's a really cool, a creative way to put that.
In my city, I'm Ziggy out in the cave. Need to be around some love like Mitch talking to Ace. Find me in the club like 50 and Dr. Dre. Yeah. I'm the one who the locals really embrace. When I decided I got it.
Hmm. Says, I'm the one that the locals truly embrace. Again, he's placing himself as he loves putting himself. He loves like how do I say this? He loves positioning himself as this like underdog, which in many cases he is. But if he got out of his own way, I feel like he wouldn't be the underdog at all. Like he would. I feel like, or maybe he has reached the ceiling in terms of um his popularity. But it's also a thing of like, who fucking cares? Who cares about popularity? Who cares how many streams you're getting? Who cares how many shows you're setting out? You have people that resonate with what you're creating. You have people that genuinely love your art, that genuinely support it. I'm talking about people that genuinely support. I'm not talking about like dick eaters and bandwagon hoppers. Like I'm talking about people that genuinely like your art, really like affects their lives and they really enjoy it. I feel like it doesn't really matter. But also again, like this whole perpetual underdog thing, standard A-Reece, bro. But also like I don't really care because I've never heard him in a song that's quite like this one. But then again, I don't really listen to A-Reece that much.
To it. It was only right that I came up with the family unit. Couldn't prove the haters wrong without making improvements. Trying to cop me up.
Couldn't prove the haters wrong without making improvements. Well, there's a lot of haters that are saying that you have hit the ceiling in terms of how big you can get.
Yours and cop me a yours. Yo. And the story's unfinished. Still moving without fear. We ain't setting no limits. Yo. Highly committed, they'll never admit it. They forgot it was the boy.
Also, yeah, I'm sorry for pausing, but there's this thing about A-Reece that I've been trying to say for years, bro. But like, I feel like he's Drakey. He's like a lot of songs and a lot of things that he does in his music remind me of Drake. This feels like nothing was the same, Drake. This does not like it feels like nothing was the same, Drake. The way that he's rapping, even like the subject matter, it's like leaning a bit to, those kind of elements, that kind of territory. And I don't know who Quasi M is just yet. Something tells me it's a female vocalist, but we'll see.
We're trying to mimic. It's levels to the shit. I'm just trying to show you the difference.
Like you hear the rhyme scheme, the flow pattern. It's like it's
I know
Drakey.
it seemed delusional in the beginning, but I can never crumble.
And in me saying that, I'm not even saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying there's nothing wrong with paying homage or even showing your influences, or even just if it's just like there's nothing new in this world. You might not even be doing it consciously, but you may have heard it before, or it's yeah, it's like it's something that like Drake is an artist that's like really like pervasive. He's like he's seeped into every single element of music these days. In terms of rap music, a lot of people that make music today can say they were inspired by Drake. So I don't even think that's a bad thing. I just think that it is what it is, but I like the what he's doing with it.
At crunch time, this time I'm no longer just wide-eyed and tongue-tied. Yo, even though these niggas know I was a threat before I ever came of age. So much for crossing out lyrics over the page. So much for staying up late doing those tapes.
Yo, wait, let's run that back again.
Before I ever came of age. So much for crossing out lyrics over the page. So much for staying up late doing those tapes.
Jeez. Now wait, one more time, one more time.
Crossing out lyrics over
The
the
page.
page.
So much for
staying up late doing
the
those
page.
tapes.
Wait, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Before I ever came of age. So much
Okay,
for
wait,
crossing
wait,
out
wait,
lyrics.
wait, wait.
Even though these niggas
You
know I
know
was
what's
a
a
threat
paper
before I ever
came
came
of
of age.
age. So much for caution of the lyrics of the page. So much for
staying up late doing those
hey.
tapes.
Yo.
So much. I can know so much.
Even like the song title, does that not remind you of Drake? Again, not a bad thing. I'm gonna leave it a like just to show I'm not hating. I knew it. Did I not say that I feel like it might be a female vocalist? Does that not is that not straight out of the Nothing Was the Same playbook? Is that not? I swear, and I'm not even saying it's a bad thing. I'm just like acknowledging it. Whoa! Who's she singing? Stars knew my name and my fate before I knew the what? Wait. No, wait. Whoa. Let me start it over. Let me start it over. Let me start it over. I feel like I was being disrespectful from cutting it off. Stars in the night before I knew the fight. That. Wait, let me start this over. Yo. Okay, wait. Uh-uh. Okay, I swear I'm gonna shut up. I swear I'm gonna shut up. I swear I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. So much. Yo. Hey, one, two, 1, 2, 3. Stars in the name before I knew the fight, before the fake love. Uh, yeah. Ah. Wait. Pause. Quasi M. I was not familiar with your game. Hold on, let me give you that follow. Yo. Ooh, wait a minute. She kind of bad. Let me see that. Let me see. Doesn't matter anyways. It's back to full screen. I'm gonna be coming back to that. I'm gonna be coming back to her. Oh my days, bro. Okay, let's continue the song. Let's continue the album. Yo. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yes, ass. Yes, ass. Bro. Hey, Reese, what have you unleashed upon the universe? I didn't know her before this song. Nah, wait. Let me start this over. Let me start this over. No, 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 no. Stars in my name in mine. Before I knew the fight. Before the fake life. Ah, I'm too raw to pretend. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah. Okay. Okay. Nah, bro. This is a banger. I'm not. Okay, it's not a banger, but like it's a beautiful song. It's a really beautiful song. As much as I was saying like it's very Drakey, again I want to say like I did not mean that even like as a bad thing. Like it just reminded me of like one of my favorite albums of all time, not just hip hop albums, just like one of my coming of age albums. So like that was just Drake. That was just A-Reece showing like his influences there, but also just him speaking. It just felt like he was talking to us as his fans. But then when Quasi M came in, bro, first of all, what a beautiful singer, what a beautiful voice. But like her whole verse, her whole part, that was the best part of this song, highlight of the album so far. I'm not gonna lie. If I was to rate this song, I wouldn't because I'm listening to it for the first time. But it would be a very good rating. Just keep that in mind. And what's next? Damn, what's next? The next song is called. The next song is called Solo Interlude. Let me see the credits real quick. Let me see the credits. Sondag, Busiso Sondag. Oh, he also wrote something here because he's credited as composer, producer, and lyricist. So he co-wrote, which is kind of cool. If you guys are familiar with Busiso Sondag, tell me in the comments if like Busiso Sondag is like a rapper and like I don't even know his real name. Who is Busiso Sondag? Oh, we had a solo interlude and then we had a song called Solo. I think that's a nod to Frank Ocean. I feel like that's what it is. Let's see what he's saying here. Ooh, Quasi Mabaso. I think that's Quasi M cuz she's also credited here as being a composer and a lyricist. Bro, where did you find her? Where did A-Reece find? Quasi. Oh my god.
Steady rolling out that premium Zaza.
Ooh, we got A-Reece singing again. Whoa, let's go back. Let's go back. Steady rolling on that premium Zaza. He's rapping about weed again. They're gonna come at him. They're gonna be like, oh, A-Reece raps about. All A-Reece raps about is weed. All A-Reece raps about is his friends and heartbreak and betrayals. Well, guess what, buddy? He's doubling down. What can we say or do about that? Steady rolling on that premium Zaza.
Pray before I smoke. I'm feeling like a Rasta.
Pray before I smoke. Feeling like a Rasta. This guy, he really worships weed. He's that one friend that your mom tells you to stay away from. Steady rolling on that premium Zaza.
Pray before I smoke.
I'm feeling like a Rasta.
These days I even smoke out the casa just to look up to the sky, shouting all the mantras. So you already know this one I cannot roll it with the bros. Smoking this one solo.
Interesting. No, that's yo. I feel like this is how I'm gonna be listening. Like, if I feel like this might be one of those albums that you just chill to, you just chill and relax to. Like, this is one of those albums. I mean, the lyrical content is good. Probably, and it will hit me the more I listen to it, the more I listen to the album. But I just feel like right now, like the sonics, like how it all sounds and how it's all put together, that's like the main like element that I'm like noticing. And I'm trying to make notes because I'm gonna leave a review. So yeah.
Steady rolling out that premium Zaza. Pray before I smoke.
I'm feeling like a Rasta.
These days I even smoke out the casa just to look up to the sky, shouting all the mantras. So you already know this one I cannot roll it with the bros. Smoking this one solo.
Solitude. It's about solitude, enjoying your time alone, right? We all have those moments where you just wanna chill on your own. For me, sometimes it's like I don't have a choice, but most of the case, like I do choose to isolate myself from people, and it's not even a bad thing. Sometimes it is, but yeah, man, I think this is one of those songs that just like that's what he's talking about here. I hope he's gonna expand upon that in the next half of the song, and he's not gonna spam the chorus. Oh, that's Quasi. That's Quasi M in the background. Yo, I can even like she's seeped into my brain now. Like I can't stop thinking about her. All right, bro. He's spamming the chorus. I was hoping that he wouldn't. He's spamming the chorus. I don't think he's gonna be rapping for that last 52 minutes. Which, if that's the case, bro, the song could have been like a minute and a half. It could have been a minute and a half. Solo could have been like a minute and a half, if I'm being honest. Was too long, honestly. 2 minutes is way too long, but yeah, it's a beautiful song. It's a nice sounding song. Songs to chill to. I mean, the way that he announced the song, the album, the EP, it made it seem like it was like a throwaway album or like a throwaway thing. It's like it's not. It's like here's something, and then in a couple of months, here go two more for y'all. Like I feel like it was that type of deal whereby he's like and doing it so that we can anticipate some more stuff that's also going to be coming out. But also, bro, even if that is the case, bro, I would does not really excuse the fact that he could have rapped some more in this. Like I was hoping for him to come in and give us some crazy bars and just be the A-Reece that his fans claim that he is. But let's just hope that he is gonna be doing that in more songs. I mean, it's still like this. We're only 3 songs in, and so far the highlight of his EP isn't even him. It's this new artist that I discovered. Her name is. Let me see what her name is again. Quasi M, bro. Quasi Mabaso. Not even A-Reece, bro. But let's see what. Like it's not. It's nothing to write home about. Is what I'm about to say. But the next song is titled Losses. This the shit I wanna go out to. Play the shit at my funeral if they catch me slipping. Is that not from Take Care? Again, bro, I'm noticing the parallels between A-Reece and Drake. I noticed it on Couldn't Have Said It Better, I think part 2, the second part. Or is it part 3? Couldn't Have Said It Better. But the second part reminded me of Pound Cake, the second part of Pound Cake. Smoking, drinking, money, getting money. And A-Reece's second verse, it was the same cadence. It could have basically been the same song if I'm not being honest, if I'm not being like, if I'm not lying. Like, but again, it's not a bad thing to be inspired by your favorite artists and to show to wear your influences on your sleeve. But I'm just saying, like, I'm noticing it a lot.
Right. Shit, I wanna go out too. Play this shit at my funeral, ayy.
Again, bro, again. I noticed these things. I noticed these things. Who's here? Katlehom Happy. I don't know who Katlehom Happy is, but they are credited as being the producer of the song, and A-Reece is the composer and the lyricist. But like, let's go again. Let's go again.
Yeah, this the shit I
Wanna
wanna
go
go
out
out
to.
to. Yeah, right. Shit, I wanna go out to. Play this shit at my funeral, ayy, ayy. Yeah, this the shit I wanna go out to. Patience and wisdom is what these losses amount to.
Ooh, this the shit I wanna go out to. Patience and wisdom is what this shit will amount to. What? Yes, yes.
At my funeral, ayy, ayy. Yeah, this the
The
shit
shit
I
I
wanna
wanna
go
go
out
out
to.
to.
Patience and wisdom is what these losses amount to.
Patience and losses. Wait, what did he say?
At my funeral, ayy, ayy. Yeah,
This the shit I wanna go out to. Play
patience and wisdom is what these losses amount.
Patience and wisdom is what these losses amount to. Back to the thing that I was saying, like it's better to try and fail. When you try something and you fail, bro, you will learn from it if you are like self-aware or if you are someone if you're not like but yeah, if you like sometimes like you have to like take something and like try to find a silver lining in it. It's difficult even for me, bro, but I know deep down that like I should have the question I have to ask myself is what can I learn from this? And it doesn't even have to be this like like secrets of the universe neuron activation like plot twist in like a Tarantino movie type of thing, bro. It sometimes it can just be the bare minimum. I won't do that again. That's for sure. Maybe that can be the only lesson that you learn out of a monumental and a devastating experience. You can just learn that okay, that thing there, I'm not gonna do that specific thing there, and then everything else will come. Everything else will come from that. And yeah, I think that's what it stems from in this that one lyric. Let's just run it back for a sec.
Play this shit at my funeral, ayy, ayy, yeah. This the shit I
Never wanna
wanna
go
go
out
out
to.
to.
Patience
Patience
and
and
wisdom
wisdom
is
is
what
what
this
these losses
amount
amount
to.
to. I wouldn't have wrote this if Broski ain't taught me how to.
Oh shit! I think is he paying homage to his brother? Man, one thing about A-Reece, he loves his brother. He really loves his brother. That's one thing.
How am I running this shit in my robe and house shows? I'm TBE, this fucking beat got me feeling like Floyd. CEOs, NDAs when you chill with the boy. Before they even knew the face, they admired the voice. I was under the radar right up until they heard that beeping noise. I keep it poised, but in the booth I'm maniacal, undeniable. They show me love cause they don't have a choice. Never filled up stadiums, but the music is filling voids.
Oh shit! Never filled up stadiums, but the music is filling voids. Even though I'm not as big as guys like Casper, my music means something to a lot of people. My music touches people's hearts and their souls. It makes them feel. And when's the last time you said anything about that about a Casper song? Let's be honest. A lot of Casper's songs. Okay, why am I even okay? I shouldn't even be involving Casper, but like we all know who is synonymous with filling stadiums in South Africa, and we know who Casper, who A-Reece has been having a back and forth with in South Africa. And again, I ask, when's the last time you felt anything like that from a Casper song? For me, it has been a really long time. So I can't really speak on that because I haven't listened to Casper in a while. I haven't listened to Ankh in a while. Like the last time I listened to Cas was the last time I really loved Casper's music. Once I stopped liking his music, I stopped listening. I stopped like he just stopped showing up on my feed. So maybe he has released a song that, but like most of what I see is like it's like club music, and which is awesome, bro, which is cool. Like making people dance, making people enjoy themselves, that's really cool. But like, what do people do when, like, let's say like, is like, can they say that your music has like accompanied them during like a really tough time in their lives where they were trying to find themselves, or when they were like really down and they would listen to that song and be like, damn, I'm really indulging in my sadness right now, but also at the same time this song is reminding me that things can actually get better. It's not always going to be this way. Has he ever released a song like that? Because I feel like there's a lot of songs in A-Reece's catalog that can make people feel like that. And it's okay when people are like on two different lanes. That's really cool. That's really fine. That's life. But yeah, I feel like that's what he's getting at with that line. Never fill up stadiums, but my music fills voids. Let's just play that again, bro.
Boys, but in the booth I'm maniacal, undeniable. They show me love cause they don't have a choice. Never filled up stadiums, but the music is filling voids.
Never fill the stadiums, but the music is filling voids. Yo.
Used to be broke and anxious, now I'm rich and paranoid.
Used to be broke and anxious, now I'm rich and paranoid. Okay, back to the thing where I was saying like I'm indulging in my sadness, and this music is making me like really seep into like immerse myself in my sadness and in these bad times. But it also reminds me that things can get better. A-Reece is telling us, yo, I used to be broke, but now I'm rich. But also at the same time, don't get lost in the sauce. Being rich doesn't mean everything is good. I still have paranoia. You know what I'm saying? The riches come with this. This is what having money comes with. S- I'll take that paranoia if it comes with the bag. I'll take it. Fuck it. Better life for me and my family. Whatever.
Yeah, this the shit I wanna smoke out to. Patience and wisdom is what these losses amount to. I wouldn't have wrote this if Broski ain't taught me how to. How am I running this shit in my robe and house shoes? I need my payments bands and cash money like young moolah. Y'all ain't drug dealers, you drug users. When you say you sold bass, I really thought subwoofer. You niggas ain't shooters, y'all never shot Rugers.
Okay, bro. I feel like he's going at people that are living a fake life. Did I not mention something about living a fake life? Oh yeah, I said like when people are saying like A-Reece talks about the same thing, I was like, well, he's talking about his life. Would you prefer that he talks about things? He talks about a life that he's not living, and here he's just again straight shooting at people that are rapping about a life that they're not living. One day it's gonna catch up to you. One day there are ways to figure out to find out if you truly are who you claim you are, and it's not gonna come in a way that you expected. It's not gonna come in a way that you can prepare for. It's gonna hit you when it's completely unexpected, when you're really like super comfortable, and now it's gonna be time. It's gonna be time to put your money where your mouth is. It's gonna be time to do that freaky shit you were talking about on the phone, so to speak. Right? I feel like that's what he's saying. Like a lot of these rappers are fake, which is everyone says that. Everyone raps about people that are, not living their fullest, most authentic life. They're not embracing who they are as a person, and I feel like that's one of the reasons why a lot of guys, a lot of rappers, a lot of people in hip hop or in music in general are struggling to connect with the audience, is because they themselves are not in tune with who they really are, because they're playing a role, they're pretending to be someone that they really want to be. And to at an extent, I understand you have to fake it till you make it, and that's fine, but just keep in mind that at some point that it's gonna be time to put your money where your mouth is, right? But yeah, that's one thing that I feel like you can't really take away from A-Reece. Whether I think his music is ass, whether I think his music is mediocre, or whether I think his music is amazing, the one thing that's a constant throughout all of that is that he is himself 100%. I haven't had a reason to think that he's anything other than himself. I don't know who he is personally. When it comes to like his controversies, his beefs, and his feuds or whatever, I always only hear like the aftershocks. I'm never like at the nucleus. I never like figure out what is really going on. All I know is that it happened. So I don't really know who he is as a person, but I feel like throughout whatever happens, I feel like he is just like being himself, which is why maybe a lot of people feel like his music is like stagnant, or there's no change in his subject matter or whatever. But I honestly don't care. I'm the type of person where if there is something that I like, I will like sink my claws into it. Like the lyrics can be bad, but like if the production is done well, if the beat, the instrumental, and the engineering and everything just sounds good, it's enough to excuse the bad lyrics. That's just an example that I'm making here. If I find one thing that I like, I'm sinking my teeth in. And also, you can't beat a winning formula.
Bitch, I'm the industry's nightmare, but I'm not Kruger. Rap God, so when you see me, you should sing hallelujah. These niggas paying for views, I wish I could tell sooner. It's me against these bots the whole time, like I'm Dale Spooner.
What? These niggas pay. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I do put on what is this? A promotion on TikTok. I'm not I'm a small account, right? And it's like you look at Coca-Cola, right? Everyone knows who Coca-Cola is. There's no one that doesn't know who Coca-Cola is. You look at like the these big industries. You look at MTN, you look at Vodacom, whatever corporation, million, billion rand, just even in within South Africa, whatever organization, almost every single person knows them, but they put out like millions and millions of rands into advertising, because sometimes you have to, go the extra mile for your product in order to not just stay relevant, but just to get there. And for me, if if a household name like Vodacom, MTN, whatever, even SABC, all these big shows, even Netflix, if they can spend millions, billions of rands, why not promote? Why not like spend like a light 20 rand on a promotion to get like a few extra eyes on my videos to promote myself? You know, so it's like I don't pay for views on YouTube though, because there's no way to do that. But yeah, I feel like it's okay for a small creator such as myself. But if you're like an artist, if you're like an established rapper and you are now acting like, you know, you did all that on your own, or you know what I'm saying, like if you have that aura about you, but like whole time you're bragging about bot streams, I feel like it's kind of unethical, and also like goes back to what Reese was saying about rappers being inauthentic and not being real and not being actual people, or not actual people, but like not being themselves and not embracing themselves as a person. And I feel like, yeah, that's kind of cool, whatever. But if you want to bot, if you bot, bro, bot. If you have the money, it's your money. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but I will tell you what I think about what you do.
To hell with the damn rumors. It's the shit I wanna go out to. Patience and wisdom is what these losses amount to. I wouldn't have wrote this if Broski ain't taught me how to. How am I running this shit in my room and house shoes? Right? How am I running this shit in my
This is exactly what I was looking for, actually. Like I was complaining right now that Solo. I wish he was rapping, he was spitting more. But losses, he did his thing. I'll give that one a like. I'll give it a like. I want to skip, but let me.
How am I
I
running
mean, what's 18 seconds, right?
shit in my robe and house shoes? Right? Yeah, that's about it. Nah, we good. You can cut it.
Ooh. Yo, that beat. Wait, let's start it over. Let's start it over. I love the way that he came in with that. Oh shit, it's a pronoun song. It's a pronoun song. Scented candles, well done, Dada.
Yeah. Yeah. Dashing the tequila with San Pellegrino, which is
He is so Drakey. I'm not gonna stop mentioning this. It's like it's a Drake type of line, bro. Does that not sound like it's like that's straight out of the Drake playbook? This is what I'm drinking. Like mentioning brands of alcohol that I don't even know.
yeah. Yeah. Dashing the tequila with San Pellegrino, which is quite ironic, cause my catalog's aging like vino. Killing so many verses, I'm about to make rapping illegal. Yeah, my life's a movie, but some
Killing so many verses. I'm about to make rap illegal. That was fun.
niggas slept on a prequel. Got 'em mystified about our journey to 100 from zero. Brought out the hustle in me so I could provide for my people. If I take an L, it comes with another L and a C or a V.
If I take a L, it comes with another L. Wait, what?
Zero. Brought out the hustle in me so I could provide for my people. If I take an L, it comes with another L and a C or
If I take an L, it comes with another L and a C. LLC. Oh, he's talking about businesses.
V, like Pharrell Williams designing with Nego. If my father was still alive, he'd be proud of his mijo. Putting the family first has always been part of the ethos. Yeah, grateful I still have a mother who prays. Hurts me just to watch her wipe the tears that will cover her face. Used to write her poems when she was down just to make her smile and tell her that crying's okay. She'd always get what I'm trying to say. Now I'm 28 with a daughter to raise through all of the good and evil. evil, virtuous and a venal. Ain't trying to be perfect neither. Growing up so fast, just yesterday she was still fetal.
Bro, I can't unhear it. I swear, bro. If you put it in your head, just close your eyes and picture Drake with the same cadence, same flow. Like if one of you guys has like an an AI engine, bro, you know those, like, just train it. Just, I swear, bro, it would not feel out of place at all. But also, don't use AI to make music. Actually, let me not tell you what to do with your life.
Just to look at your mother feed you. My life's on the line for the ones I love. I would cause an upheaval. Paint a picture with these words. I don't need a canvas and easel. You know the tongue is a weapon that's lethal. Standing tall in the midst of the storm. Thought I'd be gone with the wind. Thought I'd be losing my grip. Thought they were doing me in, but I'm still here growing minoxidil. Just leave it up to me to tell you how it feel. Keep it 100 with you. You won't break my soul like Solange, sister. Lord knows I'm him like song.
You won't break my soul like Solange, sister. It feels like something that Drake would say. I swear, I was trying to do a Drake impression, but I can't. But it feels like something that Drake would say. And I'm not even, it's not even a bad thing. Like, it's satisfying to my ear. It's satisfying to listen to. But you can't tell me this is not Take Care Drake inspired at the very least. I'm not gonna say he's biting, because there is such a thing as, like, being inspired and stealing like an artist. Because even though I can sense the similarities to Drake, but it's also like, it just feels like, it still feels like A-Reece. You know what I'm saying? Some people that will claim they got inspired, but like they will take the whole flow, word for word, bar for bar. But A-Reece is adding his own style to it. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Scriptures, some were smoking up in a large villa. They know about the boy where you from, nigga.
Boom, 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 boom.
Some were smoking up in a large villa. They know about the boy where you from, nigga.
You need to relax more, man. But when the time is right, I will. You know, I don't take my work too seriously. That's right. It's just business.
Ooh, ha, hey, hey.
Was looking for answers. The devil was dancing.
Ah,
Jehovah was laughing.
yeah,
I was crashing.
ah,
Can't let it happen.
yeah.
I gotta stay in my lane.
Ah.
Back in the kitchen. Yo, pot on the stove.
How is he coming in like that?
Vibes.
Vibes. Ah,
Looking for answers.
hey,
The devil was dancing.
yeah,
Jehovah was laughing. I thought
yeah,
I was crashing.
yeah,
Can't let it happen.
yeah.
I gotta stay in my lane as I'm cutting through traffic. Yo, back in the kitchen.
Yo,
Pot on the stove.
what?
Man on a mission since I was 11 years old. It will be written, but now it comes straight from the dome. They wouldn't listen. They didn't get it. Thought I'm alone. Said I should pivot. Foot to the flow. Standing on business. Sitting on millions. Give back to the children. That's how I feel. This for the city. I feel. Got up. Stood tall. That's tough. Lost friends.
Damn. What is this, bro? It's a common theme that I'm noticing again is resilience, and what is this? Adversity, coming back from adversity. Cause he's saying, I fell, got back up. Wait, listen.
Give back to the children. That's how I feel. This for the city. I feel.
I fell, I fell, got up, stood tall. That's tough. Lost friends, so what? I said it again. I said it again, bro. A lot of people are saying like he's rapping about the same thing and they complaining about it. He's doubling down because like it's his life, and it hurt. If it hurts, it hurts. He, again, I will reiterate. I don't believe in the um this nonchalant persona that A-Reece is pushing. Like if you listen to his music and if you look at his persona, this aura that he carries about him in public, that he doesn't really care about anything, bro. He is someone that feels really deeply, and it doesn't take a lot. Like if you just listen to his music, he will tell you exactly how he feels about a situation. He won't go into great detail about it. Sometimes he was not like, I feel like sometimes he could be a lot more creative with it. But then again, it's like, here he's saying, I lost friends, so what? I don't believe you, buddy. I'm sure it hurt. I'm sure at least, at the very least, it annoyed you or it peeved you. Right? Maybe, probably. But yeah, I feel like A-Reece is someone that feels things very deeply. And you can tell when you listen to his music. Not even glazing. I don't know him as a person. All I have as a starting point is his music and what I've seen online. But even then, I will never know him at all. I will never know him. I will never have a conversation with him. Would love to. Would love to. Will be cool. But I doubt it. I could, but the way my life, the where I am in my life, like, and where he is at, like, it's like probably impossible. Point is, I will never know him really. But from his music, I have created like a character in a sense, but like I know it's a fictional character, so I'm not parasocial to the point where I think that A-Reece, I know A-Reece because I know his music. So that when it gets to a point where he does or says something that's not congruent with this image of his, this idealized, fantasized version of him in my head, I won't become disappointed, be like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't get on my knees, look at the heavens, fist in the sky, and be like, why? Why, A-Reece? Why? Because I know it's a character. It's a character. Ooh. Lost friends, so what? Who gives a fuck? I still got a family. Focus on the important things in life. Focus on what you have. That's actually really a good mindset to have, because again, for me, it's like I always have this, like, whenever something bad happens or whenever something doesn't go my way, whenever I try something new, like I'm always trying new things and I always fail at just about anything. But it's very hard for me to compartmentalize or whatever the word is, but like it's very hard for me to like just remove myself from the situation and like look at all the other pieces of the puzzle. I'm looking at this one piece of puzzle that I either don't have or I didn't put in the right place. But I'm never like getting up and be like, okay, what do I have? What other pieces of the puzzle have I not tried? What piece of the puzzle could possibly fit in there? I don't know if you guys smell what I'm cooking, but A-Reece is saying, okay, this piece of my puzzle, which is friends that I lost. He's not saying why he lost these friends. He's just saying that he did lose these friends. But anyways, he's like, okay, so what? Let me look at the whole puzzle. Let me look at the whole thing. Oh, look, have my family. I still have things that are important to me. So it's like, I did lose that. Acknowledge it. Sure, it hurts, but it's not the end of the world. I have everything else. I think that's really smart. Have you? This song was I would say it's a decent song. It's a good song. The more I listen to it, I'm sure I'm gonna like it even more. It's gonna grow. It's gonna grow on me if I give it a chance. It's like just about any other song on this album. Just cool, just fine. You know what I'm saying? Like it's K-Keed, K-Keed, my goat. Listen, bro. Okay, she's not my goat, but the whole situation with DJ Speedster, I was never like a huge fan. Not even that in the sense that I didn't like her music, but I didn't really go out of my way to listen to her music. But that whole Speedster situation, I went and listened to her music, bro. And like I had a handful of songs of hers that I really liked. But now, after Speedster showed just like how much of a grown ass loser he is, it just made me gravitate towards K-Keed. And yeah, that's basically what it is. I wonder what they're gonna do. So it's A-Reece, K-Keed, J Jody. I don't give a fuck. Okay.
Wanna know how I feel? Take a look at my face. Do it look like I'm phased? Do it look like I give a Had to get off my phone. Gotta stay out the way. Lot of things I could say. Put them all in their place. Then again, I just chill. Tryna get me enraged. I ain't got time to waste. Do it look like I give a
It's okay so far. It's okay so far. Pretty chilled. Nothing crazy.
Do it look like I give a Be quiet, I'm not your financial.
Oh shit. Wait, they started over. Let's start over.
Do it look like I give a Be quiet, I'm not your financial advisor. You couldn't pay me to give a fuck. I'm over.
Be quiet. I'm not your financial advisor. You couldn't pay me enough to give a fuck. Okay, bro.
Underrated, so my preposition is the jig is up. All of that rambling talk really driving me nuts, man. I had to go gear up.
Brother.
Bullets for them niggas that's teaming up. No sweat, I got swag in abundance. Leg work gonna be do lunch.
I say in abundance. Wait, start it over.
For them niggas that's teaming up. No sweat, I got swag in abundance.
Yeah.
Leg work.
I say in abundance. Let me start it over. Let me start the whole verse over.
Nuts, man. I had to go gear up.
Brother.
Bullets for them niggas that's teaming up. No sweat, I got swag in abundance.
Yeah.
Leg work gonna be do lunges.
Yeah.
Got deep and I came on my henchmen. Get kind different out her. Can't say nothing, gotta keep grounded. Spend
Let me tell you, bro, when it comes to hip hop, I don't even know if it's like an underrated thing, but like flow is the most important thing to me. Like in any song, like rhythm or what is this? Rhythm. It is rhythm. Flow, that is rhythm, right? Or whatever, bro. Rhyme patterns or whatever, bro. It's just really, it makes the song, it gives the song personality and a character. And that's what K Keed is adding to this song right now. I'm gonna start this verse over.
all of that rambling talk really. I'm over prepared and underrated, so my do it look like I give a Be quiet, I'm not your financial advisor. You couldn't pay me to give a fuck. I'm over prepared and underrated, so my preposition is the jig is up. All of that rambling talk really driving me nuts, man. I had to go gear up.
Brother.
Enough bullets for them niggas that's teaming up. No sweat, I got swag in abundance.
Ah.
Work gonna be do lunges.
Yeah.
Deep and I came on my henchmen. Landscape kinda different out her. Can't say nothing, gotta keep grounded. Spend money like it's a no-brainer. Lifestyle really count for my conscience. Halfway and I still do buckets. Knock your lights out, more George Power outages, bro. You wanna fit sandwich? One up a fuck around, ain't can't catch these knuckles. But I can't fight cause I got my swag on 3 star on my hip, gotta keep it buckled. The caterer.
3 star. You guys familiar with the 3 star? Wait, let's see. I didn't even check the credits. I didn't give you guys the credits. Who produced this song? Okay, it's not saying who produced it, but K Keed and J Jody are on this song.
Really at the beast. Look at that, I got a new discovery. Wanna know how I feel? Take a look at my face.
Okay, let's listen to K Keed's verse from scratch one more time. I'm not gonna interrupt. Not your financial advice. You couldn't get me to give a fuck. Unappropriated. Brother. Ah. Ah. Yeah. 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 Nah, I love that verse, bro. Like I said, bro, like flow and like your cadence, how you rap, how you attack. Like it's very easy to just like attack the verse, the song in like a regular way and be like super hip hop. But K Keed added bounce to it, man. Added personality to it. Added like character to it, and just made herself stand out in this song, and that's really what I like. But like stood out in a way that it didn't ruin the chemistry, or not the chemistry, man, but the flow of the song. Like, how do I say this? Like, it felt like, I don't know, bro. Reese tackled it in like a regular A-Reece way, and it was good and it was cool. Keed hopped on, bro, and I just couldn't stop moving. I just couldn't stop moving, and I couldn't stop smiling. Not only at the quips, not only at the clever lines, but also just like the way that like her voice and like her flow became another instrument and like added just so much personality to this song. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say about that.
Take a look at my face. Do it look like I'm phased? Do it look like I give a Had to get off my phone. Gotta stay out the way. Lot of things I could say. Put them all in their place. Then again, I just chill. Tryna get me enraged. I ain't got time to waste. Do it look like I give a Do it look like I give a Born, I don't care what it look like. You don't know what it took like. I've been doing this thing so long, little nigga. I've been doing this your whole life. I saw things with my own eyes that would make you not wanna own eyes. Niggas don't fight their own self.
Oh shit! I've seen things in my whole life that you not want to see with your own eyes. Or what did he say? I don't know. His flow is so cool though. It's very like calm. Like he's very chilled about it. Like he's not even trying that much. But like you could like it's like it's really good.
Took like I've been doing this thing so long, little nigga. I've been doing this your whole life. I saw things with my own eyes that would make you not wanna own eyes. Niggas don't fight their own sides. Sometimes y'all play both sides. Niggas believe their own lies. High standards from the low lives. Whack ass rapper with a cosign. Whole time niggas really dig my shit like a coal mine. You boys ain't really got style, so you stole mine. I know you guys wanna see me stop like a road sign. I keep going, I'm on phase. I'm just cruising in my lane. Heart so cold like the ice age. Niggas throw dirt on my name. They keep saying that I changed, but I'm just trying to stay sane. They keep capping and shift blame. Poking the beast, they cannot tame. 24/7 on they necks. I can make it happen with a text. I can probably help you clean your mess, but hold on.
There we go. Fire, he's giving me something. Listen to this.
Poking the beast, they cannot tame. 24/7 on they necks. I can make it happen with a text. I can probably help you clean your mess, but hold on, wait a minute, no, no, I don't care then. Gotta get off my phone. Gotta tap and get in my zone.
This song is decent. Highlight of the song is K Keed. I'm obviously dig writing right now, but also it's true. It's the truth. But also it's like it's a chill. It's a calm song. Like you couldn't even ask too much from it. It's decent. It certainly is one of the songs of all time.
But I always say, you know, the more you cook, the more you eat.
So this one is saying sweatshop freestyle, a bonus track. So I feel like because he titled it a freestyle, it's not a freestyle. It's obviously not a freestyle. He wrote it, but like when a song says freestyle, like it compels me to listen more to what's being said, and I'm gonna listen more to what it is being said because obviously he's already like positioning it as a very lyrical song, or at least it's setting that expectation.
But I always say, the more you cook, the more you eat.
The more you cook, the more you eat, and I needed to hear that. The more I do, the more I get. The more you reap. Wait, the more you sow, the more you reap. Obviously, it's not really the reality of life. The hardest workers are oftentimes underpaid. Let's not get into politics right now. But what I'm trying to say is, I needed to hear that because I feel like sometimes I should post less to keep some kind of order on my YouTube. And like, it doesn't matter to have an order when no one's watching my shit. So let me just post and have a good time and not really care about how many people are seeing my shit. If not a lot of people see my shit, it's fine. But I posted, I recorded, I had a good time, I edited, and it was fun, and I'm gonna upload. Maybe one day I'll reap what I sow. Maybe I won't. But maybe the reward could be the fact that I created something. Could be that, I like that. I really like that. I'm sorry for yapping, but it's your fault for watching me.
Mixing the spirits, I'm about to go over the limit. I'm not the kid you remember from back in the day with an innocent image. No, ain't doing nothing for free, I'ma need a percentage. I'm giving orders, he not on my level, that nigga is just an apprentice. Ay, okay, I made a way for you niggas. Couldn't keep saving you niggas. Made a mistake when I did it. Flipping the table.
Here I know what he's talking about. Alluding to the fact that he regrets even putting everyone on from the Wrecking Crew and Rubber Band Gang. Could be. You never know. I mean, you always know. That's always what it is. Again, he's doubling down, which I respect.
Niggas, baby boy really a menace. I was opening different doors for you niggas, now I'm about to go off the hinges.
I was opening different doors for you, but now I'm about to go off the hinges. Hinges are the things that hold doors. That hold doors, basically. So yeah, he's not opening doors for anyone anymore. But also going off the hinges also means like going crazy. Double entendre.
Okay, you came with a squad, all I see is a charity case.
You came with a squad, but all of that I see is a charity. Who is he talking about? Okay, I know who he's talking about, but like, can he mention people?
I'm at the top and you not, I'm just saying for clarity's sake. I make so much money, I'm not even thinking about taking up. I make so much money, I'm not even thinking about taking up, right? Yeah, that's cause I got so much money, I still gotta make. Not even wasting a day. Ran out of space in the safe. Hey, let's go. My niggas be shooting that shit with the serial number defaced. Hey, the jury you rockin' will probably cost less if I got it appraised. Hey, I'm not a 2 or a 3, I'm very elite. Say she a boss and a freak, I told her that she gotta prove it to me. Whatever the price, I could get her some tickets to fly to the scene, Belize.
Okay, this is clutter because I felt like this was. It's cool to rap and flex and stuff, but like you had me intrigued when you were talking about when it felt like you were addressing certain people, but now it feels like you're yapping, bro. Feels like clutter right now. Reel it in. Stay on topic, please.
Nobody should be on the beach. Nobody can hit it but me. Nobody could even compete. I'm ahead of them. They cannot body the beat. Inside of this body's a beast. Swear you don't want him unleash. Yeah, let's go. This shit is not for the weak. Festive might have came early this year. I just lit up a tree. Yeah, I'm not not your regular rep guy, putting in work at the sweatshop. Even on me and best eye. Shout out to Oliver and M. Dot. You better be taking your best shot. I don't forget or forgive ops. I'm leaving all of them shell shocked. I got the game in a headlock. These niggas wanna see smoke. We voting for popes. Yeah. Now that I'm pops, I don't really do well with the jokes. I'm guessing today is a pretty good day for the crows. I don't know what you've been told, but he used to be one of the.
It's all right. Uh, eh. Okay. Wait, how many songs are left in this album? Let's see here. Take me to the album, please. Okay, I'm just waiting for it to load because I'm trying to see how far we're at and like how far we still need to go. This song is called Filet Mignon. Oh, Filet Mignon. Oh, this is the final song with Kid Cadence. There's so many Kid. There's so many K's. There's Kane Keed. There's K Keed, and now there's Kid Cadence. They should all get on a song and name it the KKK. I'm so funny, bro. I'm so funny. Okay, last song of the album.
25, I'm on that 1942. Yeah. I'm rolling with my niggas, dog. Who the fuck are you? Do that body like it's filet mignon. That should be the name of this song. Don't be embarrassed about the things we own, but don't tell your parents about the things we own. I know. I'm working with a different norm. Let me swim in that body like we're in Bora Bora. Wanna see how you ride it, baby? I won't record it. The way you're moving that body, baby, I sure reward it. I'm working with a different norm. Let me swim in that body like we're in Bora Bora. Wanna see how you ride it, baby? I won't record it. The way you're moving that body, baby, I sure reward it. Yeah. Shape and glasses match your status. Yeah. Baby girl, I'ma meet you around me. Your body magic, share my asses. Holding on, cause you think I might be. Outstanding, I'm progressing with every flow. On Hype Mag, and they play me on their stereo. I can put you on the scene, be my cameo. 50 Shades, I can turn this into monochrome. Yeah.
50 Shades, I can turn this into monochrome. That's also a nice line there. I feel like this is a song where you just have to listen to it. Just press play, leave it on at the background when you're like smoking something. Oh, I swear I'm not yawning because the album is boring. I mean it is, but I'm yawning because I'm tired and I have a fever. But I feel like that's the case for most of the songs on this album. It was nice listening to it. It was a fun listening experience. Am I gonna listen to it again? Outside of just recording it and putting it on my YouTube, we will see. We'll see when we'll see how I feel about it. But it feels like there's nothing remarkable about it, and I wanna say that maybe that was on purpose, but I doubt it. It does feel like maybe he put a couple of songs together that maybe didn't make the cut for his next full project. But then again, I don't think that's an excuse, honestly. A-Reece is one of those artists who there's a lot of like high expectations from him. Firstly, they're like set unfairly high because of just his fan base, or rather, there's certain members of his fan base that like to overestimate his ability and his greatness, and they downplay many of his ineptitudes, which is why I often find myself like disappointed in A-Reece in a lot of what he does. Wait, hold on, let me get small because you guys don't need to see this. You guys just need to see me right now. Let me get big on you guys. But yeah, I feel like people set their expectations like very high, and Aries, I don't want to use the word lazy, but I do feel like at some points I do feel myself like leaving, or like feeling like more, so much more could have been done. I feel like he could have done more in so many of the things that he has released. And so, yeah, man, there was some songs that I liked. There was some songs that I didn't not like, but I was also like, they weren't remarkable. I'll say that they weren't exactly remarkable. Like if you listen to a fan of Aries speak about Aries, and you listen to this song, like you'd be like, what is that, the same Aries that they're talking about? But yeah, this is just an EP. At least that's what they're saying. So yeah, expect more from Aries, more to come. Maybe he's gonna release, I don't know when he's gonna release the album, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna release this whole video, this whole 1 hour and 22 minute video. I don't care. I don't care. You guys are gonna sit down and you're gonna watch every single second of this video. All right, you're gonna watch every single second of this video. But yeah, man. Shout out to you guys for watching this far. If you're a fan of A-Reece, tell me what you think. Am I being unfair? Am I being unreasonable? I don't think I am. If you like the album, tell me how much you would rate it. And yeah, what other songs would you like me to do a reaction on? I'm gonna do a reaction video for Nasty C's album, which is coming out, I think, on Friday. I think it's coming out on Friday. I'm really looking forward to that one. I want to see what he does. I think it's his first album since he became independent. Wait, where should I look? Because I'm looking at the screen, and in the screen it looks like I'm looking over there. But yeah, man. I love hip hop music. I love music as a whole. So yeah, I think it's been fun. I'll listen to it some more. Some of these songs I feel like they could grow on me. But yeah, Quasi M. I'm gonna listen to a lot of her music. So yeah, that's thank you Aries for that. And yeah, I'll see you guys later on. Shout out to you guys if you're still watching. Goodbye.